In a serene mountain monastery, surrounded by bamboo forests and whispering winds, there lived a young monk named Kenji. Though he had chosen the path of Zen, Kenji harbored a secret frustration. He hated studying. Every morning, the bell rang, and the other monks eagerly opened their scrolls to read scriptures, philosophy, or mathematics. But not Kenji. The moment he sat down to study, his mind ran off like a monkey in a fruit market. He fidgeted, yawned, and stared out the window, wishing he were anywhere else. One afternoon, after a particularly unproductive study session, Kenji approached the temple's revered Zen master, Hakuin. "Master," he said, bowing deeply, "I don't enjoy studying. I try, but my mind fights me. Is there something wrong with me?" Master Hakuin looked at him with kind, amused eyes. "No, Kenji, there is nothing wrong. You are simply trying to swallow the moon in one gulp." Kenji blinked. "The moon?" "Yes," Hakuin said. "You think studying must be done all at once, with perfect focus and discipline. But the mind doesn't work that way. It is wild, playful, curious, but it must be guided gently, not forced." "So how do I study without suffering?" Kenji asked. The master smiled. "You must trick your brain." The next morning, instead of study scrolls, Master Hakuin handed Kenji a flute. "I don't know how to play," Kenji protested. "Good," the master said. "Learn one note today. Just one." Kenji shrugged and spent the day learning a single clear note. It took effort, but it was oddly satisfying. The next day, Hakuin told him to learn a second note, then a third. Slowly, the sounds turned into a melody. By the end of the week, Kenji could play a short tune. "I don't understand," Kenji said. "What does this have to do with studying?" Master Hakuin handed him a scripture scroll. "Now read one line," he said. "Then, play your tune." Kenji did as instructed. Line, tune, line, tune. He smiled. It felt enjoyable. The master explained, "Your brain is not a soldier, it is a child. Would you ask a child to sit still for hours with no reward? No. But if you play, if you break the work into small parts, and if you pair it with joy, the child learns happily." Left arrow. Over the next weeks, Kenji studied differently. He broke tasks into pieces. After each section, he rewarded himself, sometimes with music, sometimes with walking meditation, sometimes with tea and deep breaths. He invented games, turning vocabulary into chants, imagining historical battles, like epic dramas, racing himself with a timer for math problems. He found that time passed faster, and more importantly, he remembered more. One evening, as fireflies danced outside the temple walls, Kenji sat next to Master Hakuin. "I never thought I'd say this," Kenji said, "but I actually look forward to studying now." Master Hakuin nodded. "Because you no longer see it as punishment." Kenji thought for a moment. "So, the trick wasn't to force myself to love studying, but to make studying feel like something I already love." "Exactly," Hakuin said. "You aligned studying with your nature, not against it. You gave your brain small wins, rhythm, joy. You learned the art of approaching study, not just doing it." Years later, when Kenji became a teacher, a new student complained, "I couldn't concentrate. Studying is so boring." Kenji smiled and handed the boy a flute. "Learn one note," he said. "Then we'll begin." Lesson of the story. Studying doesn't have to be a battle. Your brain is wired for curiosity, novelty, and play. By turning study into a game, a rhythm, or a ritual, you can trick your mind into enjoying the process. Break big tasks into small, satisfying steps. Add a sense of reward, progress, and fun. Like the Zen master said, don't try to swallow the moon. Just enjoy each sip of light.